was way too exhausted for this shit. I have a couple of books and schematics and shit. If I just grab those out of the car and just chill in the car for a couple of minutes. Because, like, worst case scenario is I can move the car, you know? Hey, Keelan, what are you up to, apart from pointing at tree? Also, have you tried out the different, like, hair care, like, stuff yet? Like, the different, like, method of washing and drying and shit? And if so, like, any results and shit? Give me these. I'll send the car with these. Because I think this thing's got a driver's side window. Pretty sure. And it should have me pointing towards the house. So she should be able to just chill the fuck out here. Calm down, eat some food. Maybe get her happiness up. I'll read some shit. Should make her super happy. And if the zombie breaks through upstairs, if it breaks through that door, like, I'll have to deal with it once I go upstairs and shit. But yeah, this should hopefully give her some time to calm down. I recall her waking up like stupidly early last time. It made things way easier, but still make a mess of my hair. I gotta practice more, I guess. Yeah, I'd say it's probably just a little bit of practice and stuff. I was actually thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking that the way you described, like, just putting your hair up and then, like, scrubbing it and stuff, I'm like, it really is, like, the same method that you'd use when, like, your hair's short, and washing your hair the same way when it's long as short doesn't, like, wash very well. But yeah, when you got short hair, you kind of, like, just rough through it kind of thing, you know? I haven't used coconut oil, though. Not available here. That's fair. I assumed it probably wouldn't be, but it was just kind of like a suggestion of what could possibly sort of be it. Either that or like just a detangling mist or some shit like that. Something you could spray on your hair, something you could get from like, I don't know, some kind of like hair provider thing. Might help with like at least preventing it from doing stuff, you know. Either that or like maybe a different conditioner, perhaps. Or just like leaving conditioner on like the length of your hair like a little bit longer throughout the shower to give it time to like make it less tangly and stuff. All those things could probably help, but glad it's like slightly better, you know. Because yeah, I know with like long hair, like if it's annoying to like take care of and stuff, it's usually the reason why a lot of people like chop it off kind of thing, you know. She's sort of down to just high exertion. She's still ridiculously tired, so we'll see how we go. I don't know if these are all just schematics, maybe. They're interesting nonetheless. I'm not going to make her read like a full tilt book, but I will probably, I don't think I've got shit on the back seats and stuff, but I'll see what I can fit in the back seats. I forgot this thing had like rear seats, so yeah, I'll just chuck whatever I can out onto it. That way we can get a bit of weight off her. She's mostly otherwise okay. Okay, just grab everything else and just see what else you can fit in that seat. Okay, I don't think the sewing kit can go in there, but of like the rest of this shit, can any of it fit? No. I could put shit on like the other seat. I could technically put this shit in like the, whatever this thing is, glove box. And that way this gives me like 2 back seats. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally take out something that I need, like the hatchet. I don't want to grab that out. And there's one of those I want to read as well. You know. Once I found out that I could blast my hairdryer into the hair elastic to fix it being stretched out and make it like new. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, elastics and stuff will normally like stretch or like unstretch. You can also do it in normally like a cup of boiling water and shit as well will also fix it up. Yeah, usually the ones that like I use here, they're joined together with like the tiniest little like dot of glue. So if you try to like boil them or like heat them in any capacity, they just like degrade and fall apart. So like the next time you go to use it, it will snap and shit. it's one of those things where it's like, I kind of forgot that that's a thing, you know? Can you put the sewing kit in here too? And the crowbar. Would like to kind of check out the crowbar at some point. Alright. Crowbar? Okay, crowbar's not going to fit. I don't think it's going to fit in any part of that. Alright. So I'm going to still have to go back in with the crowbar. She's only ridiculously tired, hopeless, all that kind of business now. There's a pretty great chance that the zombie upstairs is probably free from the room. So I don't know where in here it's going to be. Hold on. No, it's still in its room. Sweet. Okay, hold on. Let me get upstairs before it gets out. Yes. Okay. I just don't know how many's in here. Okay. Same on the side. The world, instead of glue, two ends crudely melting together, make a joint. Oh yeah, that is definitely another way. I think the melted one is better though, because it kind of fuses it, you know? I'm pretty sure this is the only one that's rattling away. I am deeply concerned about what am I walking into here. Okay, if it's just one, there's a lot of people in this house. Now, I don't know if there's just like a lot of zombies in this house, or if there were a lot of actual survivors here at one point. Alright, hold on. What have you got in your cupboard? Oh, you got all the knives up here. Like, I might take that. Lead pipe. This place has a lot of lead. Boxing gloves. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen boxing gloves in this. Imagine it's much better than glue. Still don't entirely trust that it won't snap one day. Oh yeah, I fully expect it to fucking snap. Like, that hasn't changed. I'm pretty sure there's still another zombie up in here, by the way. Field hockey stick, wooden mallet. I think I have most of these things. I do want the plank because I was down here to like see what's in this place, plus also plank. But best of Bojangles. I wonder if they added that after like all the harvest stuff. That's interesting. I also feel like lead pipe would be useful for stuff, but I don't think I'll need it for a while, I hope. Pretty sure I've got that color car. I was collecting little cars on this particular run. I don't know why, I just saw them. That sounds like you're like, yeah, rattling against this one. Cool beans. What am I walking into? Fuck off, mate. There's a dead survivor zombie in every damn room. I told you I heard one over here. Mate, could you imagine if, like, when you click through the wall, if the zombies on the other side could nibble you? That would be the worst fucking thing in this game if that happened. Hair dye, antidepressants. I could do with some of those caffeine pills. I'll hit some of them. She's a little bit tired, and I'd like to make her, like, last until, like, at least nightfall would be lovely. So, yeah, give me all this shit. This guy's got, like, all of the medical stuff. I think I have the medical book, but it won't hurt to take it. That did nothing. Absolutely nothing. What else have we got? Can you hit up... Just... Wait, did I pick up an empty bottle of... I know, it's got rubbing alcohol in it. No, that's fine. And did the zombie have anything? No. I feel like... Is there one in here? I can't tell. There's another room in this thing. Hold on. I am not enjoying the door lights being in the way of each other. Okay. There is a possibility that there could be one in the thing. I'll take the magazine armor. Honestly, it makes me wonder how many of these I missed. Bandana, maybe. Let's see. What else we got in this place? Sheet of paper magazine. That would make her pretty entertained. I might take that. God, this place has like a shit ton of sewing kits. This place has more sewing kits than I've ever owned, honestly. And like, that's saying stuff because like occasionally I just like lose them or like, I don't fucking know. The hell? Yeah, a stock certificate. Alright. Well, let's find out what's in the cupboard. If there's anything else in here. Oh yeah, there was guns and shit downstairs. There's a rifle and stuff. I mean, I was kind of taking some of this shit with me. I don't know what I can and can't carry. I don't know if this is for this. I don't know if I need vice grips for anything. I don't know if I have vice grips already. This is slowly killing her, so this is unideal. That's actually a lot of magazines. Okay, there is another gun downstairs, which I'll grab on the way out. Maybe. This place was interesting. I'm kind of glad I stopped here. I do really want all the planks of wood, but like she physically can't carry that shit right now. So I kind of don't want to do that. There is good work boots. I do want those. There's a good toolbox, rope. If you can carry it, carry it. It's going to probably slowly kill her. I don't know if I need measuring tape for anything, but I feel like measuring tape and twine is probably something that, like, you know, you need like, I don't know, 6 bolts of that to make something, you know, that's what I feel like. So this has been a pretty productive day. As long as nothing kills me on the way home, that would be nice. I'll bring back some shit. I will also probably mark up this house as being done. Like, there is still resources in it, but there's no zombies. There could be zombies at some point because the window is broken, but where am I? Okay. I'll say that that one's technically done, which is the survivor house I wanted to go to. So I'll get this back up. Hopefully, Jesus Christ, you're a bit slow rolling. There we go. There shouldn't be really, apart from whatever was in the houses, there really shouldn't be many alive zombies. Oops. Let's not destroy that, yeah? I gotta limp this car all the way home so far. Technically I can go down this way. I should have gone off-roading. That would have been interesting up there. Also, that place has no doors. There's a zombie. There's a couple of zombies down this end. I notice, I don't know if it's I've got like my volume up or if zombies just make a much louder fence noise. Oh, nearly. Sorry, I had to yawn. I nearly destroyed my car. Yeah, I was wondering if they've turned up like the ambient volume of zombies like smashing walls and windows and like gates and shit. Cause yeah, I hear them a lot easier. But it could also just be I have my sound volume up. It's very annoying electric kettle. That would be very annoying with like your frequent like power outages and stuff. Yes. I probably can't carry anything else at the moment, so I'll just carry what I can. The temperature sensor and display. Oh yeah. Sounds like a bit of a fancy kettle, honestly. Why start boiling water if it's above 60 Celsius? So basically, once it's boiled, you have an option for like lukewarm water, or like you have to wait until it cools its ass all the way down, right? I don't want to accidentally put those books on the ground. It's also insulated. Oh my god. I mean, at least being insulated, at least when you boil the jug, you have a bit more of a chance to potentially go and like, you know, use the water and stuff. I'm used to your shit out of luck for the next 1.5 hours. Does it have like a lid or a top or something like that that you could like pop open to like let the heat escape? Would that help? Because like, I don't know about yours, but like my jug is not like insulated. It's not like special fancy kind of thing, but like it does like a pretty reasonable job of like boils fast and then you can like reboil it again. But if it's already hot, because it's got like a element sensor thing in it, like it will figure out that it's already kind of hot, and so it won't boil as long, but it will try to boil for like a tiny bit kind of thing. That's wagging tail happily. Aw, hey Viking, what are you howling about? What are you excited about? the lid, but not much help trying to cool it down since it's very narrow and tall, so not much area for evaporating. My only other thought process for that is, I know it would waste water. Is there any way you can like pour that water out somewhere and then like refill it with cold water or like room temperature water to be able to like still use it? Because that's really my only sort of thought with this. Grab all these. I'll get her to sit down and read them because I want her to be awake for like a little bit longer. And I'll grab something out of the freezer so it can chill out for the night. How many? There's 3 avocados. I'll eat those in the morning. Do I have anything in here? Butter, yogurt. I do have fresh yogurt. Alright, hold on. I'll grab those. Should try to fill it as much as we need. Oh yeah. Well, that makes sense though. Like, if you don't need to have it fully full. What the hell was that? There better not be a zombie in like one of those buildings because I did a perimeter walk. I heard something. Could have just been a bench or something. I'm a little bit like on like awareness kind of thing because like I said, I haven't played for like a week or so. So like when I played that short run at Apocalypse and stuff, it was only for like a very short period of time. And I'm like, I was mostly running around trying to see if I could trigger like a running zombie to appear. So I wasn't actually out there like trying to fight and shit. It's to not leave any excess water inside. Yeah, I figured that was the case. Someone fills it full. There's a half of it inside. It starts that vicious cycle of someone else having to pour more cold water in to bring the overall temperature down enough. I feel like that's when you need like that water for something else. Like I don't know, you could always just like pour that water out into like a pot or like some cups or whatever capacity it is, and then like pour that back in later and boil it again like once it's cool, because then the inside of the thing would cool down a little bit. But I assume that like the actual jug itself stays physically hot even if it's empty. So yeah, that was really my only other sort of thought on it. Is like, at least then you could kind of like not waste the water, but you know, empty it so you're not constantly topping it up, and then that water would cool down faster outside of it. But that also requires you having something of the similar capacity and being able to like remember to put it back in, and like if you're comfortable doing that and stuff too. Okay, she's nearly read all the things and it's nearly nighttime. I want to kind of push it to night, ideally. Her avocados are now fresh. She should be able to eat all these, and it should hopefully give her like a good meal. I'd want to hope. Maybe? Okay, now she's eating it. Oh my god, I have a fucking alarm clock in the pile. Gonna guess it's the new one I brought home. It's somewhere. This would be why we were getting zombies around the house. It's in here somewhere. I don't know if you're inside of something or if... I don't know where it is. I only put this down like a moment ago. I would think it's like in here somewhere. It sounds like it's like here. Might be here. It could be inside of something. There, you. Set alarm. Can I just grab that for a second? I don't think it's that one. Not that. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the red one that I took home. This is not mine. This is how we get zombies. I might have to go through and dismantle every watch I find. This is why I want to get the planks so that I can build a fucking storage box. You give me that pile of this lot. Current time. Does it have an alarm? That one could be it. Stop alarm. Okay, that's the one. Okay. You set an alarm. Don't set an alarm. There we go. Has any of these got... Okay. Well, we found the thing, so I'm going to sit down and destroy these. Because why the fuck not? They'll give her a bit of time into the evening. I could have put it like a TV show on or whatever, but this is fine. Can I just mass dismantle? Nah, it's not going to let me do that. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. You see, living in suboptimal environment, there's so much stuff in the air like dust, gunpowder, all sorts of other chemicals or explosives that we don't have any food or water in open containers. See, that's what I was kind of saying with like, if it's possible. Because like, you may have something that you could pour it into, but you may not have like a lid for it. But yeah, I don't know, either like glass or like a plastic container or something like that. That's kind of what I was thinking of with it. But yeah, I could understand not wanting to like leave it in like a cup out on the counter or something and that sort of thing. Oh, happily snuggling wolf plushes. No, give us a pat if I can. Any mods? Nope, full vanilla. It's just 42. I have not got a lot of time in this game and I don't want like location spoilers and shit. But yeah, eventually... Probably in the next morning, I'll probably go for a bit of a drive and have a bit of an explore and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm mostly a vanilla gamer, so I don't really have like, for this I don't have mods, but for, like most games I don't really have like mods or much mods and stuff, you know. But yeah, welcome in. Pretty sure that if you disassemble through the crafting menu, set it to all and works in proximity. That could be cool. I'll move into the pile and I'll have a look. Let's go have a... If there's one in here, there's 2 digital watches. So, I'm going to... Hold on. There we go. Crafting. Dismantle electric device. I don't want to dismantle like every device, but yeah, calculators and stuff like that would be good. Actually, fuck it. We can go ham. What's her thing on her skills? I do have a buff on it at the minute, so let's do this. Can I... Hold on a second. Can you do it sitting down? Can you sit on the ground so we can conserve some energy while we do this? I should put like one of the radios on, realistically, or the TV or something. But, can I hit like maximum? Am I only near one thing? Craft, dismantle. I reckon I'm only near the one... calculator, but I know I'm near watches, so, and I'm near a few radios, so we'll see what happens. See if she just does one. And she just did one. Okay, hold on. Let's where is the pile of radios? It's more down this way. All right, yeah, I can see like about a half a dozen radios in like that spot plus here. So no, don't. I don't want you to sleep on the ground. Sit your ass on the ground. Let's have a look at this again. So, if we go to... I wonder if it's just like if I could go electrical, if it gave me other options, but it doesn't. So, dismantle electrical device. Time required. I just tell you how long it's going to take. Dismantle. Can I have maximum? I don't want to dismantle the flashlight. Okay. For some reason, it won't let me do like multiples of this. I don't know why. I'm questioning if I was to grab, like I have to get rid of these fucking plastic bags. Like I said, I brought home a lot of shit and I do need to go cut down some trees or planks or something so I can make a fucking box so I can have some storage. Because like I've got storage on here, but it all looks like videotapes and there are a lot of tapes in here and I don't really want to mix the two up. We could eat that stick of butter. Maybe. I'll come back to that thought later. What else have you got in here? We could have you some kind of fucking lollies of some sort. See if that brings you... Oh, how like happiness up a bit. Like, don't tempt me to make you chug, what do you call it? I will make her chug like olive oil and shit, or oil in general. Is there anything else that I could pick up that you can dismantle? I wouldn't mind her having like the football shoulder pads. I just know that it makes her so unacceptably unhappy. It's just, I don't know if it's worth it. Obviously, I think if I was going into like clear a place, probably. I would say it's probably worth it at that point. But yeah. Interesting. Can't do that. I don't want this. Not flashlight, possible items. God damn. That is a list and a half. What I should have done is I should have just gone and made a pile. I don't know why. Can I say like 3? Okay, it's only going to let me do 1. I don't know why. I don't really care. It's fine. Just getting a little bit of electrical skills. I don't think we're going to get like, what do you call it? Dismantle? I guess I got to unstack it, hey? So, dismantle that shit. So what I was thinking is I was hoping maybe she would get like electrical up to 2 before nightfall. But it's pretty late. And we all know she isn't going to sleep through the night. Although, I did see sleeping tablets. Hold on a second. Alright, I guess apart from the avocado, let's add just about everything to the floor again. Like, shit can go back out on the floor. Alright, and I saw, what was I looking for? I was looking for something I just brought home, which will be up in this pile up here. I don't remember what it was, but I'll figure it out probably. It's not a gun. Oh yeah, sleeping shit. There we go. Told you I'd figure it out. So we've got antidepressants, antibiotics, caffeine pills. I took the caffeine pills earlier. They did nothing. I would like her to try hitting up the sleeping pills because she keeps waking up in the night because she's uncomfortable with her armor and not removing the armor. So that's the best we're going to do. So we'll get her ass to bed. She's already ridiculously tired and hopefully we'll wake up with water still in the morning. If not, fuck it, I've got 400 liters. I'm fine. And it's gunshot event in the night. Could you imagine hearing that in the middle of the night in an actual zombie apocalypse? Like, that shit would be scarier. Like, it's not just, oh, there were zombies nearby. Oh, there was another survivor with a gun nearby that could have possibly, like, wrecked your place, you know? Alright, what do we got? Hopeless, uncomfortable. And she did sleep through the night, so that is nice. How are we going for water? We still got water. I could possibly make her one more rainwater tank and then we'd be mint. I probably shouldn't have shut that. That's fine. Okay, so there's probably going to be zombies nearby. I'll just chuck the extra kit thingies on the ground, not in the satchel. Leave that shit alone. Each damn avocado. I probably should take her some more longevity type food, hey? Because I want to go for a little scooch. Obviously, I would like to find shit as we go, but classic generic stuff, I do need at least like a can of food with me. I've got alcohol wipes, bandages. I do have the hatchet for in case we find like an area that's got a few trees and I can kind of chop them down. Because like I want to explore, but I also really need to like bring back wood. I've got water on me. Probably find water around. I don't know what we'd be dealing with. And I'll take my mobile library because if I'm gonna... Oh, it's going to be a foggy day. Fantastic. That is not going to help me for cutting down trees, I guess. Alright. So, I probably should have packed a book, but we'll see how we go. I want to have a look up here if I can go up there. And kind of want to go over there if I can. There was a car yard. There wasn't really much in that house. Now, how are we going for fuel? We are good for fuel. You know what? It's a rainy day. That's okay. We'll have a look through the fuel place at the back. Because, oh my god, this one's a fast car. Yeah, the fucking cluster of zombies back up here. I killed a lot, just for reference. And there is a glitching spot at the police station, which I'll just take a look at that too. Fuel station's looking good. This spot up here, I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but this place keeps respawning zombies. Like the same fucking zombies over and over and over again. I've had like at least 4 clusters of the same zombies. And I've cleared it out. Like I don't want anything from inside, but it's